Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Rose. I am a makeup artist based in Nigeria. Guys, if this is the first time of seeing my channel, you're pretty much welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming around. Thank you for always coming back to this channel. You guys are the real MVPs. I love you guys so much. So guys, this video is basically a makeup transformation on this beautiful, you guys. It's really interesting to watch. It's going to be helpful, okay, as I'm going to be explaining a lot in this video. Okay, so sit back and enjoy the video. First off, I started trimming off the brow hairs. Okay, before you go into the process of makeup, make sure that the brows are properly trimmed. Okay, now I'm using the Garnier Active Micellar Water to clean the face and a wipe. Okay, you have to make sure that the face is properly clean, you know, free from all those natural oils and dirt sitting on it. Okay, so after cleaning, I'm going to dive into the hydrating using using Maribade's Cool Setting Spray. Okay, so right after that, I'm going to use my fan to dry this down into the skin. Make sure you dry all this skin prep processes before you move to the next one. So now is the vitamin C from Diasa. Okay, I applied a few drops on her face. I'm going to go back into my skin prep brush. Okay, make sure that you moisturize the skin properly. All right, moisturize the skin prep is a very essential step in makeup application. If the skin is not properly prepped, your makeup is most likely not to come out nice. Okay, so after that, I went into the Cetaphil moisturizer, okay, or rather serum, to further soothing the skin. Make sure that everything is properly massaged. Right now I'm using Bromatic by Dermel Brow Tamer to brush up the brow hairs. I think I've applied my primers already on this. I used the Mismetic primers and I concentrated on the T-zones. Okay, now the foundation I mixed was Newborn Beauty and Flawless Ivy. Okay, I mixed this two to give me this nice cocktail. Okay, so I used my flat brush to first off apply it on the skin. Just a little foundation goes a long way. Right now I'm using my buffing brush to blend those foundation right into the skin. Okay, just a little foundation goes a long way. You can still do a second layer to give you more coverage. Okay, but if you want something like that, I think that first layer is quite enough. Okay, so right after that, I'm going to go into contouring. The essence of contouring and highlighting is to give the face a shape or structure. Okay, when you apply just foundation on your face, it's, you know, without contouring or highlighting, it makes the face flat. So when you're doing a contouring, use a foundation or a concealer that is a shade darker than her skin, and the areas that you contour is the cheekbones, the perimeter of her face, you know, to give it a more sculpted and structured face. So this is a Nuban and Elegio Pro Concealer. I'm going to use this two to highlight. So when you are highlighting the face, you go under the eyes. Okay, apply some of the concealer under the eyes and on the forehead, the bridge of the nose. Okay, so you guys, contouring is just like the reverse of highlights. I use the lighter shades to highlight and the darker shade to contour. I'm still going to do a proper video throwing more light on this contouring and highlighting part of the makeup. Okay, so I actually blended that out already, and now I'm setting the under eyes with a powder. Make sure that you set the under eyes properly. Okay, setting is different from baking. We are still going to go ahead and bake, but for the moment we are setting all highlighted areas, those areas that we applied the light concealer. Then you're going to make sure you set them with the powder. Okay, and when you are setting, you dab gently. So after this, we're going to move into nose contouring. I have a video on that already on my channel, so you can go and watch that. So when you want to contour the nose, it's just basically to sculpt it out. Okay, just basically to sculpt the nose out and give it a more illusion of a slimmer nose. So I'm just going to take a foundation that is shade darker than her normal skin tone, but I think this one is like 2 shades darker, but I was still able to make it work. If you are not a professional yet, I would advise you just go for a shade darker if you're not good at blending, okay? But then I made sure I blended everything right in. Okay, I'm still going to go ahead and use a fluffy brush, dab 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 dab. Make sure that there are no harsh lines. You don't want the darker lines to be showing and the highlighted areas to be reporting for duty. You don't want that, guys. So make sure you blend properly. So right after that, I'm going to do a reverse contour on the nose using my setting powder. Okay, so I'm just going to snatch the nose with that setting powder, okay, and then press the setting powder all over the highlighted areas. Okay, so I'm still going to go ahead and use her exact powder shade all over the face. Okay, use the exact powder shades all over the face, and after we are done setting the whole face, I'm going to go into brows. Okay, so I'm using this flat brush from Bell, and then I'm using a brow gel. Guys, you can use either pencil or use a brow gel. So if you're not good at using a flat brush to outline the brows, you can still use a pencil to do that. So what I basically did was used my Polar brow gel in the shade brown, and this flat brush from Bell. I use it to outline the brows, and of course I use it to fill in the brows lightly. When you're filling the brows, guys, do not shade too much. Just to do that with a light hand, give it a brow like, a hair like stroke, okay, so that the brows will not look too fake. So after that, I use the flat brush to highlight the under of my brows, and I'm using this precise brush to blend out that part. This brush is very, very beautiful. I really love it. So I still went ahead to use a fluffy brush to further blend out the highlighted areas. Guys, you notice when I was cleaning rather the under of the brows, I used a concealer that is a shade lighter. Okay, so use a lighter concealer to clean the under of the brows to give it a more precise look. So right now I'm doing the base of my eyeshadow. I used a concealer. You can also use an eyeshadow base, okay, but I used a concealer to do that. And now I'm moving into my African Queen eyeshadow palette to do the transition with this dark shade. Okay, so when you put any color on the lid, make sure that you blend it properly, guys. In eyeshadow work, you don't want to see harsh lines, you don't want to see the eyeshadow all over the place, not properly blended. So whatever you put, make sure you blend. So after doing that transition with a dark shade, I had to move into this orange shade on top of her main lid to kind of create a base, because I'm still going to go ahead and use a shimmer on that. Okay, so I'm making sure that everything is properly blended. As you can see, I'm interchanging with a fluffy brush and a more precise one. So right now is the brow bone area. I'm using a powder that's a shade lighter than our skin to set those brow bone areas. Guys, in makeup, whatever liquid you put on the face, make sure you set it with a powder. So those lines I cleaned out, I used the powder to set it at the brow bone area. So now I'm going on top of the main lid with this shimmer from African Queen palette. This palette is really beautiful. So I'm going ahead to apply it directly on top of the previous color. Okay, so I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to use a more fluffy brush to blend out the edges to avoid harsh lines. We just wanted a very simple eyeshadow look, not something too complicated. Okay, and now I'm basically smoking out the outer part of the lash with a dark eyeshadow color. Okay, so just use a brush that is precise and small to get that perfect angle that you want. Okay, so I advise you to use a smaller brush for that. So right now I'm done fixing her lashes off camera, you guys, and I'm into outlining her lips. Okay, I'm outlining her lips with this brown shade of a lip liner, and I'm going ahead to blend it with precise brush. So after that, I use this pinky lip from iMagic. This lip is really very beautiful. I use it at the center of our lips, and I'm going to match the two together with a hair blending brush. Okay, so I went ahead to apply a clear gloss on this lip, okay, because I really love glossy lips. Okay, so you guys, you're done with the lips, and now I'm dusting off the whole face. I'm dusting off the whole face with her exact powder shade. I'm using the Melanie powder in Cool Deep, and now I use the setting spray to set her face. Okay, so guys, you see how the setting spray took this look from powdery to dewy. Okay, so it's basically locked in all those powdery looks, and right now I'm applying the highlighter on the tip of her nose, bridge of her nose, okay, the tip of her nose, and this highlighter is from Tehila Cosmetics. Very beautiful highlighter palette and blush palette. That was what I used on my cheeks too. Okay, so you guys, the look is almost coming together. Okay, so I think after that I'm going to now I'm applying the body glow from TM Essential. So that's basically it. Smoothing in everything to make sure that the whole thing comes together, to make sure that it's looking beautiful. And ooh, you guys, what is this beauty? You guys, really lovely. I'm so much in love with this look. It's very beautiful, and it's got this model looking pang. Okay, so you guys, the hair was also slayed by myself at Rosegram Empire. You can follow me on Instagram or on Facebook. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do click the subscribe button, and I'll see you again. Bye.